I loved someone too once. And the person I loved, I lost. He was a boy. He was just a boy, and I was a very young girl. I was 16 when I made the discovery. Love. All at once. And much, much too completely. It was like you suddenly turned a blinding light on something which had always been half in darkness. That's how it struck the world for me. But I was unlucky. Deluded. There was something about the boy. There was a nervousness, a softness, a tenderness that wasn't like a man's. Although he wasn't in the least bit effeminate looking, like still that thing was there. He came to me for help. I didn't know that. I didn't find out anything until after our marriage, and he ran away. And he came back, and all I knew is that I'd failed him in some mysterious way and wasn't able to help him in the way he needed but couldn't speak of. He was in the quicksand and clutching at me. But I wasn't holding him out, I was slipping in with him. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything except I loved him. Unendurably. But without being able to help him. Or help myself. And then I found out, in the worst way possible, by coming suddenly into a room that I thought was empty, and it wasn't empty. It had two people in it. The boy I had married, and an older man that he'd been friends with for years. Afterwards, we pretended that nothing had been discovered. We drove up to Moonlight Casino, very drunk and laughing all the way. We danced a Vesuviana. And then halfway through the dance, the boy I'd married broke away from me and ran out of the casino, and a few moments later was shot. And I ran. All ran. To look at this terrible thing by the side of the lake. I couldn't get near, full crowding, and then someone grabbed my arm and said, don't go any further, you don't want to see it, come back. See what? And then I heard the voices. Alan, the grey boy. He'd stuck a revolver in his mouth and fired. So the whole back of his head was blown away. It was because on the dance floor, unable to stop myself, I suddenly said to him, I saw. I know you disgust me. And suddenly this searchlight that had been turned on the world turned off again.